The camera's shooting away from me. Oh no, now I can't flip it. Hold on. Oh god. Oh wait, there it is. Hey, I figured it out. All right. So I'll let you log in, check her out. We are live. Let people trickle in here. I am flying solo today. And yeah, we're back here in the iron yard. Let people trickle in a little bit. I'm out here with my associates. Hi, May. Say hi to the people. Nope. Okay. Hard pass. Hard pass. Watching from Western Maryland. So, I'm out here behind Black Dog. There's the stone house. Sorry, I'll slow down. There's the stone house right there. This is a cell tower, believe it or not, that Verizon built behind our building. And that's the loudspeaker making the music that is probably annoying you guys. But too bad. We're out here in the sun. I need to get out of the office for a little bit. But yeah, it's Wednesday. Another live show. We are in the middle of doing some interviews today, me and the crew. And we did a bunch of builds yesterday in the shop, which is right there. So if we get carried away, I might run you guys through the shop real quick and give you a sneak peek on what's been going on. But last week's episode was the Barnesville house, the second house in Barnesville, which was a white house, a beautiful gingerbread, we call it, or fretwork that was on the front porch. It was snowing. It was very cold. The house was really old. And so that was the second job that we did while we were in Barnesville. It looks like they did it as two different episodes, but a little behind the scenes, those were both during the same week. So yeah, the beauty of television. But all that fretwork is definitely still for sale. It was in really good condition, that front porch that Dad and I took apart. So hopefully you guys saw that. What did you guys think of all that? I think it was a pretty good harvest considering the weather, and you know, it was a little chaotic. But yeah, that was a fun one. And the build was the salt.
Tonight.
What was last week? I can't remember last week's build, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a little embarrassing. My media team over here is doing their best to try to keep it together. I told them I wouldn't do that, but I got them. Comment down below if you want to see more of the media team. And then I'll have no choice but to keep putting you guys in it.
Tonight's the fireboat, though.
Yes. So tonight's episode, I know I'm just jumping right into the meat here. Tonight's episode, we go to Norfolk to visit Captain Tim at his shipbreaking yard, where we've been multiple times. It's the same yard we did the ferry, the Twin Capes ferry, and we did the SS Zunai back in, I think, season 3 or 4, which was a really cool salvage. But we're back again on tonight's episode to salvage parts off of the was it the William H. Grady? I don't know if that name's right, but it was a fireboat, a retired fireboat that was a tugboat converted into a fireboat that we get to salvage all kinds of stuff on. It was the coldest day of the year. I think measurably, statistically, it was the coldest day of the year. And we're on the water, which is not the time of the year that you want to be on the water. It's, in fact, the opposite time of year you want to be on the water.
Water cannons.
Yeah, but we got some sweet water cannons off that boat. We got some emblems, like firefighting emblems. We got like a crow's nest type deal. We got some equipment, valves, and, you know, good. Definitely not our standard meat and potatoes, a little bit different. And then the build on tonight's episode is, again, a little uncommon. They're Hotel Roanoke here in Roanoke. Very beautiful old hotel. That's probably really loud. Sorry if the music here is messing with me. But the Hotel Roanoke here in Roanoke has been around for a long time, and they are building a foot spa called the Salt Foot Sanctuary. And I've never treated my feet to anything that nice, but it's probably really cool. In fact, it is really cool because now we've seen it at this point. But we're building some wash basins. So part of the whole treatment deal is that you sit in these comfy chairs and you get your feet worked on, and you soak them and they massage them and all kinds of stuff. But they need these wash basins to do that. And so we're going to be working with a coppersmith in Fincastle. which was amazing. I mean, this guy learned, he was an apprentice with this old coppersmith for a long time, and then he took over the business. So Dad and I get to go to a coppersmith shop, do the foot basins, and then we build the rolling carts that they'll sit on in our own shop here in Roanoke. So really cool build, really cool salvage. Tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the DIY Network.
Do you want to walk down and maybe walk down the aisle?
Sure, sure. So yeah. Anyway, that's tonight's episode. It's going to be a good one. If you're wondering what the background is, this is our iron yard, which is full of old world iron, which is at least the term that we've come up with and it's sort of become standard around here. This stuff is amazing. I'm going to give you some close-ups. But it's all Egyptian wrought iron. We got it originally, we've had this stuff for almost as long as we've been in business. But we got it through an importer in Minnesota who got it, he imported it from Egypt. The story is a little vague, but the age can almost be, exactly verified. If you look at how this stuff is made, let me find a good example. It's all riveted and banded together. So this stuff right here, is just heated up and bent around. And then it's all riveted on the edges and everything. But it's beautiful stuff. We've used it on a ton of builds. Headboards, tables, accent pieces, fences. And this is out back of Black Dog. This is a place you can come and check out. We've just got racks and racks and racks of stuff. And this is the amount of stuff that we have left after like 8 years of solid selling and building. So you can imagine how much we used to have at one point. But this stuff has been an incredible resource for us. And yeah, so that's where we're out here today, out behind Black Dogs. If you come in the main parking lot, walk around the left side of the building, past the shop and everything. And then when you see the gravel parking lot on your right, just come on over and, sort through the treasure back here. Over there, we've got plumbing area. We've got all of our tubs on display and sinks and, toilet lids, all that gold. And then over there, we've got salvaged wood and a metal sculpture that we were building for somebody that fell through. But, wall of shame. But, yeah, some people saying they love it. Thank you. I've got my selfie stick hooked up today. Look at that. I'll give you guys an aerial. Yeah. I mean, the production value of these live streams is just insane. So, let me see that one, your email. So that is right. I print out some things. And again, the media team over here keeping me plugged in. So yeah, tonight's episode again, tonight at 9, DIY Network. Let us know what you think of these episodes, guys. The production company works real hard to polish what we do and organize it into some sort of organized story. Uh-oh, Tim Ellis sighting. There's a Tim Ellis sighting. Say hi to America. I love it. You turn the camera on and people are like, oh God. Tim's been on the show before. You guys have seen him. If you're true OG fans of the show, you've seen Tim and Jeff in the shop. Last week's episode, or I think the one before that, I was fishing for some ideas, and I've got this idea to start producing a simple web series. The working title is The Facts of Salvage, FAQS, which means frequently asked questions. The goal is to satisfy and put out some of the knowledge that is often just kept in Robert's head or Dad's head. We want to generate a library of useful, simple to watch videos that will, hopefully share the knowledge that we've accrued over the years of working with salvage and building things. And, like how to use salvage doors, what to look for in salvage doors, or the same can be applied to mantles and windows and all that sort of thing. I did a call out a few weeks ago on this live, and a few of you guys responded. Was it Greg Gironda? Steve Gironda. I'm sorry, man. Steve Gironda, one of our old submitters for the Maker of the Month contest actually submitted some good questions. Specifically, we're referring to how to work with a rolling, like a sliding barn door. How to keep it from swinging, how to make it stop in the right spot, that sort of thing. So that's exactly what I'm looking for, is people to let us know your questions about salvage, because it's easy to see something like salvaged architecture and go, that looks like a lot of work. I'm just going to go to Home Depot. But the work you put in on the front end when it comes to working with salvage is going to pay off tenfold down the road, because those hollow core doors you buy at Home Depot are going to fall apart. Or if you trip and hit it with your elbow, your arm's going to go straight through it, And especially if you have an old house that you're trying to restore or something like that. Regionally, it's important too. Like if you live in Southwest Virginia, the style of architecture that we have in our collection is likely going to match the style that you have in your house. That's not to say it won't match styles elsewhere, but there are hundreds of salvage companies across the country. So even if you don't come to us to buy salvage, if you are restoring a house or you're doing stuff like that, seek out salvage. The people that run the place will likely have experience just like us working with this type of stuff, and will be able to help you. But to circle back around, that's the whole point of this video series that I want to produce. And I want it to be quick. I want it to be simple and digestible. I've already shot one with Robert, trying to just empty some of the knowledge out of his head and present it to you guys in a logical way. He is a self-proclaimed door aficionado. So the first few episodes will probably be about what to look for in salvage doors and how to use them. And how to hang them. We'll probably go down in the shop for one and show you how to change the lock situation or hang the hinges on the other side. But anyway, I think you guys get the point. You get what I'm going for. So comment in this or anywhere else. DM us. There's the Hino. People actually doing work over there. But contact us any way you can. We definitely want to produce content that is relevant to you guys. And we sell salvage. That's what we do. You've seen us. We sell T-shirts and stuff. Like this one. We sell all kinds of goodies and swag and all that. But really, at the core of what we do, we sell salvage. And we like to think that over the years we've gained some reasonable experience doing so and working with salvage. So the more of our experience we can share with you guys, the better. So let us know what kind of questions you've got about salvage, and I'll do my best to assemble some cool content to have live forever on social media or YouTube and all that. And that way we can have a library of knowledge, hopefully useful knowledge. But if you're wondering why Grayson's not with us today, Grayson is at the warehouse, just buried, and we just got back from a salvage job last week. And we were back in Largo, Maryland, and we filled every single one of our trucks up and 2 tractor-trailer flatbeds. So needless to say, she's got a ton of stuff that needs processing, weighing, measuring, photographing, all that stuff. So because we've been filming interviews lately, she didn't have any of her morning to do any work, so she had to bail on me this time. But that's okay, because I'm here for you. Don't ever forget it. I have a clean well, except for one. I've done all the lives except for one. Any comments or anything? Any people? Yeah. I just got a haircut recently, so. Heck yeah. Yeah, look, we got 90 people watching right now, which is awesome. Thank you guys for taking time out of your Wednesday to join us on this show. It's just a really quick and easy way to just reach out and connect, to give you a raw, live look into, whatever the heck happens here every Wednesday. So a little bit of local news. Robert Culp is giving a speech on June 17th at the Salem Museum. Visit our Facebook page for details. I'm sure he'll be telling our story and the story of, the salvage business and how it all works and what's going on in that world. So if you want to come check out Robert's presentation, June 17th at the Salem Museum, check our Facebook page for details. I'm sure that'll be cool. So we're filming season 11. Season 10 is done, filming wise, and it's just cranking right along. So tune in tonight for a new episode of Salvage Dogs, 9 Eastern on the DIY Network. Tweet at us, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook. We got some super talented new interns now. They're going to help us get our Pinterest image looking good and just try to say hi. Expert talent team right there. But yeah, so that's about all we got going on. I can walk you guys through the iron yard real quick, and I can maybe blast you through the shop, a little behind the scenes. So I'm going to flip the camera around and walk a little bit. So this is our collection of old world iron. It's all upwards of 200 years old, likely. It's been an incredible building resource for us. We've built all kinds of stuff out of this gorgeous iron. I mean, just get some close-ups of this. You know, you can really see the craftsmanship that went into building this type of thing with the hot banding and riveting. These were likely multiple fencing sections that were set up in Egypt around, you know, estates and things like that. We had probably 8 of these, you know, shipping Connex containers full of this stuff come in about 8 years ago. And it's just been an incredible resource. We got these arched transoms that are really fun to build stuff out of, consoles and headboard accents, and just hang them on the wall. You know, you want to add something to the under the gable of your house, just hang it on the wall. But really fair prices on this stuff. It's heavy, it's dirty, but it is worth it to get a cool look. So just a little of what you can expect if you come check us out. And I'm gonna take you through the shop now. Whoa! There's Stella.
What's up, Stella?
Stella, what are you doing? Say hi to America. Stella, you're gonna need to show a little more.
A little bit of enthusiasm.
She's not interested at all. Sorry, folks. So, here we go. Oh, there's May. Hi, May. Look, everybody, it's May, the heir to the throne. She has no idea. So, we're going to come in this way, and it might be loud, it might be dirty, but we're going to get a raw look. So, for those of you who have not seen this, sorry for the shaking, I'm getting my selfie stick right. This is the metal shop, and this is where we do all of the metal work for our builds. We've got this fabrication table, which is a 5-foot by 10-foot steel table that is about 1 inch thick. We've got an awesome collection of Miller metalworking equipment. This is a Miller-Matic 252. We've got 2 of these. We got a plasma cutter, and then we got a Dynasty 210 over there. TIG welding has been a lot of fun to learn, and that's a good thing. But so 2 fab tables. We got a brake. We got an Edwards iron worker, which is rad. This thing is really cool. We can do a lot of work with this. And we got a roller, which is cool. You can put steel in this way, and it gets pinched between the roller, and you make rings and stuff, which is really cool. Here's one of our, we call it a Heinzel cart, because Steve Heinzel, one of our awesome fabricators, sort of pioneered this design and did all the R&D on it. So this is something we can build for you guys pretty easily, and they're great. We put casters on them and stuff like that. So yeah, we just finished up some builds, so the metal shop's a little empty. But we'll go over to, there's a show build. We did that yesterday. It's the bomb. And then we're going to go over here into the wood shop. I know I'm moving kind of fast. There's a lot to look at. I'm going to just stand back here and do a slow pan. So this is the wood shop. A lot of stuff going on. There's all of our organized power tools. Look at this. We even started labeling all the drawers in our shop. All that sort of thing. Here's some ironwood pallets. I don't know if you guys remember the pick we did in Portsmouth, Virginia, or Hampton area, but we got a big load of these ironwood pallets. These were brick pallets. They used to bake bricks on these things, and they are heavy. And behind me is a build that we did yesterday for the show that we used these pallets in. I don't want to spoil it, So what I will do is show you the model. So we built a chair that's just off frame right there. But we built a chair in this sort of style out of the ironwood. And I can't spoil it because that would be disingenuous to the show. But, you know, this stuff is wild. It's hard. It is not nice to saw blade, so it takes a lot of effort to do. But yeah, that is just about enough talking. I think lunch is ready. Having lunch with the crew today at the Stone House. That's the film crew from Raleigh, Trailblazer Studios. Shout out Trailblazer Studios. And yeah, so again, let us know what kinds of tips and tricks. If you want to see more videos from down here in the shop, we would love to film more how-to videos down here. There's all kinds of simple tips and tricks that I'm sure we could share with you guys. It's Zach! Hey! Say hi to America. Yeah. That's the kind of colorful humor you can expect from down here. Over here is Carrie.
Hi, guys.
Say hi to the world.
Hi, world.
Carrie keeps everything running smooth. And here we go. So, let us know what kinds of video content you guys would like to see. I've heard over and over again that more videos down in the shop would be something you guys are into. I would love to film that sort of thing. And actually, I've kind of got my video editing chops figured out as I do more of that stuff on my own. So again, comment down below. Thank you guys for the support. We're looking forward to generating a lot of cool, useful content for you guys. Tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, DIY Network, new episode of Salvage Dogs. We're going to Norfolk to salvage a fireboat, and we're building some copper wash basins for a foot spa. So another fun day here at the Dog. Fun week here at the Dog. So bye. Thanks for the support. Love you guys. Take care.